a lot of people want to know what room size they're going to be. So we'll go to our eye. We'll get rid of electrical accessories because they're a little bit of a distraction to your lighting. So all that's gone. Okay, oh, we need to get rid of our wiring as well, which is over here in notation. Get rid of that. Okay, now what we do is we go to this little one up here. Now this is pretty easy, pretty handy symbol. This will give you room dimensions. So once you've clicked on it, keep ortho, come here to the corner, up to that corner, up to that corner, and OK. What this does though is it dumps that dead center of the room, so that way you can start making your plan rather than trying to move your other text around and get in the right spot. This is great because this has already put a dead center of those measurements, so when you go to put your text in later for the name of the room, like say this be study, you could put study just above it or just below it, or put it there and move that up, but you know that's dead center, so it'll look even throughout the house. So one there. Okay. It's there. Okay. This one here, we'll go from here to here. When we do this, we only do the main rooms. Don't worry about doing bathrooms and things like that. They can see they're there. They can see they work. We actually do our houses to scale, so if they really wanted to, they can get a ruler out and measure it, as long as you explain that to the customer that these are done to scale. When we're talking about doing what we're doing here, we're not talking about making working drawings. We can make working drawings from these, but we mainly use this program for pricing purposes and display. It's a sales tool. It's what we use it for in this company. Now, before I mentioned about making sure that it comes from the edge of the wall, you can see that line there. I don't know if you can on the video, but I'll zoom right in. You can see that line there is going to the center of the wall. Well, that's no good. It needs to come to the edge of the wall, otherwise it's going to give us a wrong measurement. So cancel that. Zoom out. This is a bit of a hard room to get because of the way where do you take your measurement from? Do you take it from here to here? Do you take it from here to here? So this is a bit of a make a judgment, whichever you think's the right thing to do. I wonder if SnapTrack will help us out here. SnapTrack. What SnapTrack does, see, I've put a line there, so that, but I want it to go this way. And see how it's giving me a dotted line? I'll zoom in again. Because I hovered over that, if I go this direction, it's put a line here, right in line where I want to be. So if I go to there, I know I'm going to be dead in line with the edge of that wall. That's only if SnapTrack over here is selected, okay? It's a new feature on 6.1. I didn't even know what it was myself until the other day, so I had to ring up a person who helps me with learning this program, and he showed me what it was all about. Righto, that'll be close enough. That'll give them an idea. I mean, you could have gone from here to here and then do another section there. I wouldn't bother. That'll do for the time being. Righto. Oh, actually, one more we'll do is people like to know how big their outdoor area is going to be. So just go over here to the outside of the post will do. Okay, so as you can see, that's quite a big outdoor area. That's going to give them a pretty decent view of what their house is going to be. Alright, I mean, what we could have done was gone from, say, here to here. Oh, finish again. That one there went from the wrong spot. We'll come in a bit closer and go from here. I'll just do that SnapTrack again and let you see. See, I want to go in that direction, but I can go anywhere at the moment. But if and it doesn't, I don't know where straight is. But if I come back over here and hover over that until it makes that round circle, you can see a slight dotted line, and it'll stay as I go over here, and I can get to here and just click it on the edge of the wall. Oh well, click it on the edge of the wall would have been good. I'll just do it again. Do it again. Click here, and hover there. I reckon if I hover, get that on the edge, there we go. So that could give me that measurement. I could have done one there, And then what I could have done is one here. Do me snap track, gives me my line. Snap track it again, gives me a line. It's about the second time I've used this snap track, so I find it pretty handy. Come to there. Okay. So that gives me that measurement there, what it's going to be from here to here, and then from there to there. So we could just do that one, delete that one if we like. Yeah, alright, so that gives our measurements. Now if we want to go, now what we want to do is put our text in. So we go up to our text thing, text symbol up here. This will bring up a library. Start off, click patio, and once I click it onto this here, it'll drop it over here in the corner, you'll see it. Now because we're going to do the whole house, we want to push multiple text. So that'll, every time I'll click multiple text, because we're going to do this multiple times. We've got the patio. Zoom in, we can just drop it there and see, because I push multiple text, this screen will come back up for me. Push bathroom, put that around about in the centre, this will come back, bed 1. Okay, just click on what you want, put that there. So bed 2, so you click on what you want, click the green arrow, and there. I don't know, we'll call this bed 1, I suppose, bed 2. I'll put it below it, maybe. Bed 3. One other one I'll show you while you're doing text is one with a leader. So you could write in here, I don't know, just dishwasher, for instance. Okay, go OK, and so the dishwasher's going to go there. We could, I don't know, put an arrow like that. If ortho was on, that'd straighten it up a bit. Dishwasher. Righto. Now you might say, oh geez, that's a bit big, that looks a bit ugly. You can double click on it, go line style. You could change it to the tick line style we've got. Change the text style size. You might change it to, well, it's actually 1 mil, so change it to the 1 mil. It's here. Don't get me to explain all this, because this is a little bit does your head in. I imagine this will change without me even changing it, even though it shows the defaults that. Okay, and it's made that a little bit smaller. Okay, so you can play around with the sizes if you want to make them smaller, bigger in there. But it's pretty handy to show something what they're getting. There might be a bulkhead over the front entry or something. You could put a line of bulkhead here, but usually where it comes just to doing standard house, to get out there for the people to show, you know, you've done a plan for them and a price to, and it's an estimate price and all these things to start off with. I wouldn't necessarily bother with this sort of thing. I just put the rooms in, put the sizes in. That'll do most people. Now once you've got all your text in there, now it's time to tidy it up a little bit, so you can quickly simply move it around. Say the kitchen one here, that looks a little bit untidy, it runs in over the bench. Right click, rotate, and if you've got it on ortho, it'll just go around 90 degrees. So just move that into where you want it. Your linen press here, again you need to rotate that, so rotate, grab it by the node and just move it to where you want it. Now that we've got our all our text there, because we want this to show through in our plan and our floor plan that we make up later in Paperspace, we need to take this text and we need to elevate it onto ground floor level. So we go to LI, we select none, select none, select none. We are only going to grab our text. Now may have to do dimensions too, but I'm not sure. So what we might do is just try that first. So we hover over it all. Yes, you'll see it's come green, the actual dimensions, so that's alright, it's only in text. So go text, right click, duplicate to location, and we duplicate that to floor coverings. Okay, now we don't actually delete it off our ground floor, there's no need to, and it's got no price attached, so it's no big deal about that. Alright, so that's it.